M0FXB, welcome to my channel. Big thanks to M6LSJ for helping me to set up my XIEGU that you can see here, wirelessly connected to WF View. So let me show you the settings on the radio first. Of course, you do need the latest firmware, so if we just go to System Settings, the fourth button across, we'll go to System Info, and that firmware version, which is 1.7 and 1.6, August and March, you can see, is the current version. And to do that, you just, using Rufus, put the latest image on, and then you'll be able to do that. So we'll go back one, exit button here, then go to WF View Server, and you'll see we've got all username and passwords in there. XIEGU user 123, and all these numbers, I didn't really change any of them, they're all default. We'll go exit, then we'll go to Wi-Fi. Now this is the important bit. On my Wi-Fi, I had to manually go in and change to make sure that everything matched up here at home, because if you look here where it says gateway, my gateway is 192.168.0.1. Now my friend Lionel's will be .1.1, so you just need to make sure that's the same. And then even the IP address, it needs to be in the range of other items that are on your network. That say your hotspot is 192.168, say .0.20. You see what I mean? It needs to be similar for all this to work. And then just underneath, I left all that default, those numbers underneath, and auto connect and Wi-Fi turned on. To turn on Wi-Fi, you press the edit button and it turns it on. So that's it. So back out, and when you go back to WF View Server, press that, and you do need to just make sure you've press start here at the beginning. Mine says stop. Press start, okay? And when it starts the server, it will show a blue little logo there. See it at the very top? It's small, but it's there. And also you want your Wi-Fi connected, and mine is showing as connected as well. Go System Settings, go across to LAN, press, and when it opens up, you're pressing the bottom left MFK button, like so, and then you'll see here it will say connected, Mercury connected. Exit that, and that's it. Connect your antenna, and then all you've got to do now on WF View, to obviously download WF View, which I'll put the link in the description. It's just a basic download. Now the settings on this program that Lionel helped me with are, we went to settings across the top there, and then we did radio access, we did network, and we ticked use CIV address. And see the address, the host name here, that's the IP number, which matches up with the Wi-Fi on my XIEGU. And then you've got user, and this password is 123. I didn't change the sampling rate. User interface, I haven't changed this. Look, you can make all these kind of changes with the grids and the colors. That's all default at the moment, but we will play around with that. Radio settings, it just says modulation input, mic and mic. I haven't changed that, but you can. Look, if you're going to do digital modes, you can change all this and even set the clock. Look, so that's fine. Manual PTT toggle, you can use that. Then in the server, just to make sure, we added another user, so we just typed in USER and 123, and then we clicked add, just to make sure that, but you can add other people. I could add Lionel to use this, and if he had my IP address at his house, he could control my radio. It's just using a different IP address. And then the control port 1, 2 and 3, which I'm guessing you probably have to open up in your router if you're going to control your radio from outside. Maybe, I'm not sure about that, but you got this one here. Enable rig control. Oh, there's the port. This is the bit I was looking for. So look, the port's 4533. We've enabled rig control. We can have a virtual serial port as well. I'm not really sure how to use that. And also TCP server. This is all what you can do when you're controlling it away from home. DX cluster. I don't know how to do that. And you've got an experimental page there. So really, that's it. So There's your different frequencies, bands, and then back to view. And then to connect, we literally at the bottom here, we selected, I'll disconnect now. And it's, as you can see, it's not controlling the radio now. Okay. But if I click connect, and now watch me control the radio. Oh, of course, it's not working now, but it was. Alright, oh, there it goes, it's working now. Bit of a delay there, but you can see, I make my radio bigger. You can see that I'm scrolling with my mouse, and it's changing. And if I go to band, we can go say to, we're on 40 now, we'll go to 20. See the radio switch to 20 there, working fine. We can even turn it on and off, watch. Actually, I won't turn it off because then we'll lose connection. But we can. I'm just clicking around the waterfall. Yeah, that's working. What else we got here? Transmit. So let's do the tuner, shall we? You hear that? That's tuning. I think that was out of band. Let's go 40. Right. We got the right mode. Yeah, LSB. Let's try tuning again. That's better. Right, now let's try and find some activity. It's not very busy, is it? It does let you tune on the radio. There's just a slight delay. And they always sound better with an external speaker, these. Change the mode. Yeah, that's working brilliant. It's actually working really, really good. And this is wireless. There's no wires involved in this. Radio status. There you are. Some sort of live information there. It's really good. Now, I won't mind changing and messing around with this waterfall. It looks a bit plain. It actually looks like the GSOC waterfall. It's a bit boring and plain. You've got span here. We're at 50 kilohertz. Let's do 250. See if that refreshes. Spectrum mode is center. Let's try a couple. Fixed. And then we've got scroll. And scroll F. And center. Definitely. Enable. Sorry, Lionel. Enable what? What page is that on, Lionel? So Lionel says try these settings here. Theme, jet, cold. Ooh. Let's do them all. Hot. Thanks, Lionel. Thermal. Night. Grey. I think probably the one I like the most. Purple's quite snazzy, but the one that looked the best, I think, was cold. But it's still not showing much on the scope. The radio shows more. Let's try some of these sliders. So we got RF gain here. I notice there's a little data selection there. Oh, that's for LSB digital. Receive filters there. 3 and setup. Oh look, you've got a little slider that appears here. Different filters. Let's go back to, you've got volume. That didn't really do anything, the volume. Maybe you have to enable it. Let's try squelch. Yeah, that works. So there might be a delay on the volume, that's all. Let's go right down. UNK. Oh, mic gain. Reflector, LEN, I don't really know what that is. Oh, that's affecting the scope. Top. Oh, look at that. That affects the scope. Like, and then bot. If I go up with the bot, I can see the trails a bit better. They're not great though. Enable ATU, tune, repeater split. Attenuator, preamp. That works for definite. So yeah, and then you got band, frequency where you can just type it in. You go say 7.100 and see that the frequency changed. And settings there. What are these? Spectrum line. Let's change the spectrum line colors here. Spectrum fill. It's all the colors are here. We're just not seeing them. I don't really know what to do. Use system. Oh, look at that. Show full screen. Alright, that's cool. Average buffer. Enable PTT. Oh, secondary selection. Let's do ALC. Oh, you can do different themes here, look. So these are the themes, I think, of the actual PC interface. So I think that's enough. Thanks to Lionel M6LSJ. Seems to be working. Bye for now. 7.3. The wireless setup. The wireless setup of WFU. And yeah, learning all the time. I think I was in the way of the sliders there. I'll just show you those sliders again. Here. RF. Signal meter here on the right. Next, if we go to band at the top. It's going to go down a bit. There's the step there for tuning. That's a bit better. Frequency lock and RIT. Right, thanks for watching. Bye for now.